So, what is happening with strangers in this post-COVID world?
I miss the old you.
We started writing Lonely Animals maybe late 2019, or at least that's like when most of the instrumental came about. The lyrics didn't come till much later. We knew it was a strong contender to follow up Jaded, but it was kind of between that and a less finished song. Once the lockdown restrictions were lifted a bit and we decided that Lonely Animals was going to be the one, we spent a night in a rehearsal room in Salford just blasting through the tune until it was ready to record.
Then I had lower back pain. We currently are at Aloe Sound Studios, which is our friend John O'Shringham's studio. We're going to be doing some drums for Lonely Animals, which is the new single. John was like the man for drums. I thought we'd come and steal some of his goodness. And also this studio is like 2 minutes from my house, so it's like it's convenient as fuck. Yeah, those verses were much better. It's a lot tighter. Just stop missing out the kick in the 4 to the 4 bit. But aside from that, yeah, sound. Let's do another one. Just see how we go. Jono!
I'm gonna put a Mexican twang on this one.
No, that one was really good. That was like a lot tighter than the first one.
Yeah, we're getting there.
Yeah. No,
After this one, I'll come have a listen.
Okay. Yeah. The solo sounds fucking sick. Like, I love it.
Yeah, do you reckon it's a bit too bandy though? Or it's a bit too jammy?
Nah. I like that about it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we
I think
fucked everyone off at this point.
I think after listening to the demo for so long, like hearing you play like that injects like so much more life into it. You know what I mean?
As an outsider, it sounds sick.
Yeah. Like I really like.
We've gotten very, very close, and then with Jono, we were able to rectify it for the drums. That was perfect. You know, I thought I wanted a really high pitched snare. We went in, Jono sorted it. Didn't want it. Do something else. Jono made it really, really easy. I was able to play exactly what I wanted, and it's coming through that way. Hang on, you know that bit of the piece where I go.
Yeah.
The bit that. Can you input that here?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
3, 2, 1.
We normally record and produce everything ourselves, and obviously this one was a bit different because we did the drums with Jono. But after that, the plan was kind of just to go back to my little studio and record the rest of it ourselves, the way we have done for like the past 2 years. I remember the session where we did the bass, I think it was like a really weird, funny session just because it was like one of the hottest days of the year, and I think it all got a bit delusional in the studio, but it was good fun though.
But it also works with mollusks, but backwards. so like a shed of slugs that's like 100 years away from the end of the universe. Do you know what? Well, that's a lot nicer.
I've never really bothered to play with the pickup configuration on your guitar.
Because it sounds like there's way too little going on with single notes, but equally it sounds weird when I transition.
This is what happens when you start a song before lockdown and then have to try and remember what the fuck you played 6 months later.
I've been wearing a mask for too long. All of the lack of oxygen and lack of freedom is going into my system.
Do you want us to just ask you the same question and answer it properly this time?
Yeah.
So how difficult would you say it's been, and what has the process been like recording a song during a pandemic?
So it was always going to have new problems. It was always going to have new challenges. We had to work a lot more away from each other. It was a case of something like, we'd do the drums one day and that was it. There wasn't that idea that, we'll do it this week and then we'll try it again, and then everything was a lot more planned, which kind of meant we did less.
It was a bit weird really because Jamie lives in Manchester now, so they went into lockdown a lot earlier than most other places, and after that there wasn't really much he could do in terms of like contributing to the tune. He had to just sort of consider the people he lives with and the people around him and just, you know, lock down with them. I suppose we were lucky in some respects because like a lot of the creative production on Stranger's tunes tends to happen in the writing and the demoing phase. So by the time we went in to record the song, we pretty much knew how it was going to be, and there wasn't really much that was going to change. So it wasn't like the end of the world that we couldn't all be in the studio together.
Okay, let's try that.
If we do these and then go back to this and have you, no, actually. I was gonna say
The wabi sabi is the beauty in the imperfection. Like that is better because it's not tight. You know what I mean?
that's the plan.
Capitalism.
Capitalism. I'm all in tune with it. Make the game work for you.
I was fine with how it was going. I think it was more Liam being a bit of a perfectionist and wanting that, but that's fine. You've got to have someone like that around, because if you don't, then things will be further from being perfect. And that's why I assume it ended up getting recorded at Allo instead.
So basically, we're back at Allo Sound where we started making this tune. Because I couldn't get the vocals right. Like, me and Sean recorded at mine and I just wasn't happy with the performance or like just the engineering or the way it was sitting in the mix. But it's been good. Today's been a good session. Like, Jono's helped a lot. And also we even got Jono doing some backing vocals, which is pretty sick.
What me then? Does that sound right to you?
Yeah, it's a bit pitchy, and also I'd say don't do the very last one.
Okay, yeah, okay.
Yeah, that was sound, that was it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think this is what it needed because I'd sort of lost objectivity on the record, to be honest, because like we'd been working on it for so long that I kind of didn't really know what I wanted from it anymore. So it's always good to get like a fresh pair of ears. I think we've finished the record. I hope we have anyway, because it's now Wednesday and we need to send the song off for distribution on Friday. Otherwise we gotta put the release date back. So I mean, you'll know if you're watching this whether we did or not, but let's hope we make the cut. We did make the cut. It was just a very stressful week.
When I was listening to Lonely Animals, I just had visuals in my head of kind of, I need to see someone dancing around the house with just some weird lighting just to this song. So then, obviously, we had to make that happen.
I remember you saying to me, is that piece is just fucking thing.
It's a good job we're on the last bit. Fucking toothing mugs.
Ball shot right there.
The whole video came together quite quickly, really. Like, it was based on this idea that Sean had ages ago. We took that to Paul Higgins, who directed the video with me, and sort of expanded on that idea a little bit. And then we had a meeting with Abby O'Connor, who kindly agreed to do the choreography. After that, we had one day to rehearse and workshop the choreography in the house that we were going to be shooting at. And then we shot the whole video in a day the following weekend.
Every type of soul, do what you want to. Used to hit me back cause love controlled you. Now we're head to toe in black, they say we're so cool.
No, I wasn't recording anyway.
Yeah. Oh, not bad.
I'm recording now.
Right,
so
go again.
Oh, well, it's fucking not good now.
Oh, one more.
knee support on the lumbar.
I beg you to stop it.
We're getting far less red than blue there. I don't really know why. Get this close to Paul.
Yeah. Yeah, there we go, that's better. Right.
I think something that I realised on this video shoot is that maybe I'm even more of a perfectionist than I thought I was. Like, I definitely pushed for a lot of takes and it got good results, but I think when it's like 10 p.m. and you've been shooting for 12 hours and everyone kind of just wants to get it done and go home, the last thing people want to hear is me go, oh, can we do another one, but like take a step an inch to the left or something. I think I was just kind of pissing everyone off by the end of it, to be honest.
I enjoy the DIY-ness of everything that we end up doing. It results in a lot of arsing around because we don't really know what we're doing, but we know how to get the results that we want in the end. So the figuring out process and the doing jobs that wouldn't necessarily otherwise be our job. Like I joined the band as a bassist and all of a sudden I'm a lighting technician because that's just what the situation demanded.
To me, Lonely Animals is the quintessential Strangers song. It sort of ended up combining everything that we're about in that one moment. It's the most textured thing we've done, and it's got the groove and the energy that we were striving for. And even though we recorded it in kind of bits and bobs and the way we did, I think we still managed to have fun with it. Hopefully the next one will be, slightly more normal.
Is there anything else you want to talk about specifically?
I've got a rash.